if you don't feel schizo, you're doing it wrong.
$1 trillion in 4 years. That's how much money Meow's trading platform has processed on Solana. And in this episode, I accidentally crash out to him. Now I'm like doing something in my life, and every day is so fucking hard.
Wait. What makes you think you're doing something in your life?
What?
Society makes you feel like I'm not doing anything. Make sense? Not going anywhere.
But how do you know what you want?
You don't know. Just try doing it. No, just do it, then you know, then you will know. I always tell people, if you don't know what you want, just do what you think you want. Very, very soon, you will know what you want. She is the most schizo host I've ever seen in my life.
Have you heard of Countersignal?
Tell me the sponsors. Are these sponsors? You see what I mean? She's like, is she rolling yet? Is she rolling? So, she is the most schizo host I've ever seen in my life. Congrats.
Like, I thought I was like schizo enough to like match his energy, but I feel like I'm being like overpowered by like crack energy. Wait. You know what's crazy? Okay, like relating to that now.
What's crazy? Yeah, pretty obvious.
Like, you know what's crazy? It's just like before I started doing this podcast, it was like I was like every day I was at school, I was doing nothing with my life, I was doom scrolling 12 hours a day, and I had anxiety. I was like, and then okay, fast forward, now I'm like doing something with my life, and every day is so fucking hard. Wait, I also
Wait. What makes you think you're doing something in your life?
What?
What makes you think you're doing something in your life? No, seriously, like what? That's a bold statement to make. I mean, wow, amazing, wow. Like, what makes you think that? Like wow, such guys, such presumption. Wow, amazing, such confidence. Tell me, yeah.
Yeah, I am doing something in my life.
Why do you make you think so? Such confidence.
Because I'm learning a lot every day.
Okay, good try.
Okay, you know why I'm doing something in my life? It's because I'm working really fucking hard every day, and I never ever work hard. I have no discipline. I cannot work hard at all. But if I'm doing something that I know I should be doing, then I work really hard. That's how I know. Does that make sense?
Wait. How do you know you're doing something? How do you know you're doing something?
What does that even mean? Like, how do I know I'm doing something?
No. Precisely. That's okay. So you make a statement first, right? You make a statement. You make an assertive statement that you're doing something, right? That means that you're confident in something. So what makes you think you're doing something? So you're saying? For example, if I say that it's an apple, right? Then I need to share why I think it's an apple, right? You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so why do you think, like, so you should be asking questions like,
why do you think I'm doing something?
And what makes you think you're doing something? What does doing something mean to you?
Doing something means doing something that I want to do.
Got it.
Well, because you know, like that concept of ikigai, it's like, oh, you have to do something you love, you have to do something that makes money, you have to do something that's valuable for the world, you have to do something that's like you're naturally good at. And it's just like I feel like, or maybe how I describe it, it's just like I know what I want. I want to interview Andrew Tate.
Wow. Okay. Cool. That's good.
That's my goal. So I'm gonna interview Andrew Tate, and then I'm gonna delete my podcast from the internet. That's like my plan, basically.
And Andrew Tate is what you think is the most interesting person in the world.
Well, no, I just feel like they're really funny. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they're really funny.
I think so. I think so.
Because you know, it's like
you know, what's funny? What's funny is this? Like he always like he says shit like I feel like he says like half the shit is like really fucking stupid, and half the shit is really fucking good, right? And then it's funny because I think to really appreciate him, you have to understand that it's all one thing. You see what I'm saying?
What do you mean by one thing?
It's like the stupid things he says is meant to, like bring attention to the actually somewhat accurate things that he says. You know what I'm saying? It's funny.
Wait, I was listening. So I had a crash out like 2 days ago, and I was listening to one of his episodes, and he was like the only thing is to just like be more successful than all like be more successful than like all the people who look down on you, on like all your exes, like flex on them exes, like whatever. I was totally not crashing out over my ex, by the way. I was totally not crashing out over my ex. This is definitely off camera.
You have exes?
This is definitely off camera. Yeah, just like there's a lot of fake people. I just feel like also just like.
Okay. Question. What makes you think you're not fake?
What makes
you think you're not fake?
What makes you think I'm not fake?
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm not asking stupid questions, but it's actually a real question. Like, how do you know you're not fake?
Well, it depends on how you define fake. Because I guess like for example, am I transactional? I think I am becoming more, okay, I used to like also really hate transactional people. Like I used to hate the feeling of like someone not wanting to talk to me or like looking down on me because they think I'm not cracked enough. And I'm from like the Bay Area where everyone is fucking like that. They're just like, they just evaluate, they only want to be friends with you if you're like cracked, if you're like good enough, you know what I mean? And like, which most of my life, I kind of wasn't because I wasn't really doing anything with my life. Like that's what I kind of ties back to when I say like, I am doing something with my life because all my life, I wasn't really doing anything. You know what I mean? But anyways, like how am I
were you really not doing anything though, or were you trying to figure it out?
I was trying to figure it out. I spent a
year. You're saying, right? It's like there's a very, very big difference, right? Between like so when people say they don't know what they're doing, not doing anything, right? It could just mean that they're trying to figure it out. I'm serious, right? It just doesn't feel like you're going anywhere. It doesn't feel like doing nothing, right? I'm saying no, but then you're actually trying to figure it out. It's very important.
But it's okay.
It's just really no. Society. Wait. Just to be clear, right? Society makes you feel like you're not doing anything. Make sense? Not going anywhere, right? Not doing anything. Right? You also feel like not doing anything. But I argue very, very sincerely that sometimes the phases in your life, right, whereby you feel like you're not doing that much. See what I'm saying? It's the crucial phase of discovery.
But I feel like, or maybe the way that I should put it is, it's so annoying because some people, it's so obvious to them what they should be doing. Like obviously, if you like fucking coding, then like, yeah, go be a CEO or like, if you like those qualities of like being a CEO or like making a bunch of money or like whatever, it's so obvious what you should do. Wait, you know what's crazy is that like, I hated school when I was there. I fucking hated school. Okay, I'm like 3 months in the real world working. I am so excited to go back to school. I'm so excited to go back to school where it's an ivory tower and everything's so easy. Well, all the problems I had when I was in school, all my problems weren't real. I didn't have any real problems. Right now, I'm doing something, right? I'm trying to make a podcast. But then, think about all the steps it takes to make a podcast, right? Scheduling guests to the distribution. What's really overwhelming every day is I'm constantly aware of the gap between where I am in life, my skill sets, and where I want to be. And it's just so overwhelming, like knowing, and not to mention it's like,
but
what if my house gets...
Can I propose something to you though? Right, but that's a beautiful thing. Like my dear, that's the beauty of getting started. It's like no, hear me out. Seriously. It's like seriously. It's like you know how it is in life, right? It's like very often if you're at the bottom of the mountain, right? Imagine, okay, you're at the bottom of the mountain. Cool guys? Right? Bottom of the valley, right? It's like cool, right? You are actually more content. Because you don't see anything. You just see you don't see beyond anything, right? But you get started on the journey, right? You get started on the journey, you start climbing the mountain. And then the higher you climb, oh wow, I see more things. Wow, I see more things. Right?
Wait,
see what I'm saying?
Life gets harder, especially comparison-wise.
But it's good though, I propose that it's good, right? Hear me out, it's actually a good thing right now. So the most significant thing is how do you really internalize, right? Everything you see now. So as you go out the mountain, right, 3 things happen. Okay? 3 things happen to you, right? Now, first of all, you get tired, right? Because you have been going up the fucking mountain. You get more and more tired. Your knees get tired. Your heart gets weary. Your body gets tired, right? See what I'm saying?
I'm tired.
And you're in your second podcast, right? Right? And the second thing that happens, is that you start to realize, wow, the top is really fucking far away. And the worst thing guys, you don't even know what's top, right? You don't know whether 5% there, 2% there, 1% there, or you just like barely 1 step in, you don't know, right? So then you start realizing you don't fucking know how high the mountain is, right? And third thing happens, you start seeing the possibility. Holy shit, the world is bigger than I think. Holy fuck, the world is really fucking big, right? So that is what happens, right, when you start your journey, right? See what I'm saying? Right now. So, you actually, okay. So let's just take a step back, right? And you know what? Just take a step back, right? So, first of all, I think this is the first podcast I'm doing in many months or almost a year, right?
Really?
Yeah, really, seriously. And don't ask me why I did it for Schizo. How old are you? 19, 18?
20.
Oh, high five, 20. There you go, right?
I'm unk status.
It was Schizo, half cocoon, half caterpillar, half butterfly, random kid from UCLA. But the thing is that now we hate me, right? So at some point in life, right, you will start thinking, okay, do I want to go up the mountain, right? See what I'm saying? Or do I follow the road? You see what I'm saying? The road is clear, right? The road is clear. It's like or do I the road is clear, right? Go ahead. There's a certain A or B or C you do, right? So that gives you that step, right? And it's great. Why? Because hear me out, okay? Now, because the road is clear for you. You know the road marks. You know it says, hey, 5 km more to something. You see what I'm saying, right? You can press navigation. You can go to Google Maps and press a button and go. You see what I'm saying, right? The path is clear, right? See what I'm saying, right? Now, but then again, but maybe you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to see the fucking highway. You see what I'm saying, right? You don't want people to lay out a path for you. You see what I'm saying, right? So you say, okay, let me try going down this weird ass mountain, right, and see where it brings me, right? See what I'm saying? Now, as I said earlier, it's like, but the challenges, right? You don't know how far ahead you, how long you have to go. You don't know. You get way more tired than going down a path. And the more you go, the more, wow, holy shit, the world is bigger than I think. You're second distracted. Because you're just seeing options,
Like, distracted in the sense that I can go back to the road, or that there's like
everything.
other mountain to climb.
Everything. You see, wow, there's another mountain. Wow, great. Oh, this road is too hard. So you're saying all these are part of the journey, right? Now, for example, but sometimes it's great too because you chose to go a mountain that no one has climbed before. You see what I'm saying? And honestly, just no one, absolutely no one will open a podcast like you do. I'm crying, I don't want to do my life, fuck, I suck. But that's your style. You see what I'm saying, right? Right? You just did that, right? Am I right? She opened the fucking podcast, right? Not by asking questions, not by introducing anything, not by saying a go podcast. She just go, oh my god, I suck, I don't want to do my life, fuck, I'm crashing out. So she fucking crashed out in the fucking start of the fucking podcast. Am I right? It's true. It's true, right? But you might have created your own style of doing it.
Yeah, I thought about renaming my podcast to the Life is Hard podcast.
Nah, you take a fucking break, man. You think life is fucking hard, bro. But don't compliment yourself, man. Holy fuck.
I know my life is hard.
You stay in fucking LA and you take a road. Just take a fucking walk down Market Street, alright? You want to know what life hard is? Take a fucking walk Market Street, alright? That's what life hard is, that hard, alright, say? Oh my god, you flew fucking what, 5,000 miles to the fucking first. You flew a first world country to another first world country and stuff, right? And say life is hard. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
This is what Tech Roast Show. Is this Tech Roast Show, bro?
What's that?
You know what Tech Roast Show is?
What's that?
It's like this SF show thing where they basically.
Wait, stop! Am I right? One first world in the city to another first world city and stuff, and then hanging out with random bros and shit and stuff, right? Going to parties and drinking shit, right? And then love is so hard podcast. Oh my god! Sorry. Go Market. No, okay. Honestly, I used to walk down 3 a.m. Market Street. Yeah. I just go on.
I feel.
Go on, justify it. I didn't give it.
I feel one shot.
I haven't given it to justify it. Please justify why life is hard. Please go on. Yeah. I'm waiting for you. Go on.
Well, you know what people say? Just because other people live harder lives doesn't mean that your struggles are invalidated.
Oh yeah, my body's a temper. My feelings are valid. Life is difficult. Wow, yeah, I appreciate you.
Okay, well, do you think your life is really, 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 really hard?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah. Are you kidding me? Bro, I choose what I do. You know how crazy that is? Hey guys, you know how insane it is? Guys, how insane it is that I choose what I do.
No, but before.
It doesn't matter. I still chose what I do. I was born. Okay, I was born relatively intelligent. I was born relatively psychological normal. I was born relatively. I didn't worry about food. No one trying to kill me. I was never homeless, right? I was born in a developed country where I had access to good school systems, right? I mean, yeah, life was difficult. I mean, go read a blog, by the way, right? Go read a blog, by the way. It's like, Meow.bio, the best blog in the world. Let's go, But then But then like there was lots of like stuff that happened when I was young and shit. Yeah, people, no friends, everything. But yeah, I mean, all said and done, like it's all choices that I made. I really was like, don't get me wrong, everything was really hard, right? You know?
Bruh, you literally just said.
Yeah, but it's all my choices. I'm telling you, it's like you really must think relative, right? No, really, there are really people who are literally born in the war zone, right? And know the amount of leverage they have. It's insanely low, you know? Optionality, leverage, accessibility, ability, right?
Okay, but
I was fortunate.
Okay, the thing is, this is like a side thing that I also was crashing out over for so long. It's like, I know that my life is really good. I know that I have everything that's really important to me, which is what? Your health, your family, your true friends. I know I have like a great opportunity right now in life. Like I know everything's good, but
and
it's
you
like,
are
why
open.
can't I be happy?
Stop. One more thing. And you are open.
I'm open?
Open-minded, right? Like you are open-minded in the sense that like not the Hongdae guy thing, but more like you're open. Yeah, it's like you are open to like new experiences, new adventures, new learning. Like, does that make sense? You like it's with you. A lot of people they live their life right in a way that they cannot actually like bring themselves out to see beyond a certain worldview. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? You see a lot of religion, right? So you're saying someone was born in a certain religion and they can't see beyond the religion, right? So you're saying, right? Or you don't. I mean, I don't know you for long. But in my interactions with you, it seems like you're very open to learning new things, right? About different industries, different formats, different technologies. It's great. So that I'm just saying that's a really great attribute that you have. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. That you should appreciate it.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
The word is cognitive openness. Like cognitive openness.
Wait, what?
Cognitive openness. Cognitive.
Connective openness.
Cognitive. COGNITIVE.
Oh, cognitive openness.
Cognitive. Yes, thank you. Cognitive. Yeah, thank
Let's
you.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. So you can tell I'm like not fake.
What's that?
You can tell I'm not fake.
I guess so. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Exactly. But okay, but anyways, back to my point. Bro,
Not happy,
you know,
yeah, not
it's
happy.
kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard to do a podcast if you're a yapper and you have another yapper.
No, it's not hard. What's hard about it?
Nothing.
See, she always has to think things are hard. It's not hard. Just
Oh
talk.
my god. Okay.
Just
Anyways,
talk. What's the problem?
Oh my god. Anyways, back to the point I was trying to make, which is that.
Have you tried to focus the two non-yappers? Have you tried? It's very hard. I'm telling you. Oh my god. It's another classic example, right? See what I'm saying? Like, guys, try doing a focus the two non-yappers. Let's try. That is hard. This is not hard. Go on, sorry.
Okay, fine. Life is easy, okay?
Yeah, high five. No problem. Take it easy. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Happiness. Go on, happy.
Well, yeah, but basically the point I was trying to make
Go on.
is that, like, I was crashing out over this, even though I shouldn't have been crashing out over it.
No. Your feelings valid. Your feelings are valid. All right, see what I'm saying?
You literally just invalidated my feelings the past, like...
No, your feelings are valid.
Why are you gaslighting me?
I'm just telling you.
You're gaslighting me.
No. The important thing in life, right, is that you must be able to know that your feelings are both invalid and valid. I'm not kidding. I'm very serious.
Okay.
I swear. Now, what's actually really important, right, is that you must recognize your feelings are invalid, but also recognize your feelings mean something, right? You know, right? That's it, right? You know. So I get it. So at the same time, whereby I remind myself that, like, you know, like my life, I have all the options in the world. I make my own choices, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I also, right, very often wake up in the morning or even at night, what the fuck?
What do you mean by like life is crazy or like
fucking hell, everything is fucking insane, blah blah blah. Yeah, so I recognize both. Like you know duality, right? Like that we are born into a society, right, and culture that tells us to be binary, you know, right? I don't believe that. I think duality is very important, right? You know, the ability to hold in your mind two truths at once, you know, right? That might seem a paradox, but it's true, right? And the good example, I wake up in the morning, feeling like shit very often, right?
Why do you feel like shit?
I mean, you know, something's not going that well, competitors, product, users, blah, 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 everything, right? You know, many people complaining about stuff, random stuff, team issues, blah, blah, that shit, right? Feeling overwhelmed, everything, you know, right? Then it's very important to be able to be cognitively open, right? And be like, okay, well, my feelings are valid, but also invalid. You know?
Like, do you mean by invalid as in that's like
Doesn't matter.
like it's like coping, or is it just like, or
No,
do you
doesn't
mean
matter.
more so like how can you
Doesn't
still
matter.
what?
Doesn't matter. My feelings don't matter. Solve the fucking problem. Solve the fucking problem. Like, my feelings do not matter. Solve the fucking problem, you know? Right, get onto it, you know? I don't care what I don't care what I need to do, get down to solving the fucking problem, you know? The problem is, okay, your product sucks, alright, fix the fucking product. You see what I'm saying? Right, okay, competitors catching up, well, you know, get better. You see what I'm saying? People are not understanding your corporate strategy. Okay, well, communicate better. So saying, fix the fucking problems. No one cares. The world doesn't give a fuck. Right, saying the world doesn't give a fuck of my feelings. So saying, you know, right, that is why it's invalid, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, right? At the same time, it's important to recognize your own feelings. So I'm saying, right, okay, I feel A and B and C, right? And I'm saying, how do I be more efficient? How do I be better? So I'm saying, how do I not crash out? So I'm saying, how do I not allow my feelings to spiral into negative productivity? You see what I'm saying? You know, that's all. So both, right? So you must ascribe, you know, to both the idea, the very the very aggressive mindset of like feelings are pointless, right? Invalid. But also the very, you know, new gen, hippie.
But then how do you like get rid of the because I don't think you can get rid of the negative feelings.
You understand them, you absorb them, you let them guide you, you know?
But there's never ending problems. There's never ending negative. Like,
Yeah.
you just like
That's what I'm saying. Just let them guide you. Just let the feelings guide you. You know?
like be sad and be like depressed.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like,
Be sad and be depressed and stuff, and then get used to it.
So you're just always like sad and depressed and like
Me?
yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah. Why? You wanna climb the mountain, you're gonna be tired, you know? Like you wanna climb the mountain, right? You want to produce your own podcast, right? You wanna do whatever you wanna do, you know? You're gonna be tired. It's like okay guys, have you guys gone to McDonald's before? McDonald's? Have you gone to Mac before? Right? You go to the McDonald's counter, right? And you go like, okay, I want this burger, you know? Then they say $3, you know, whatever, $4. You pay the fucking $4, right? So it's the same thing, you know? Right? You wanna do something, there's a price to pay, you know? The price to pay is emotions. You know, you have to go through things.
Have you ever like
Right,
not done, like have you ever like sat down like after like okay like after you solve like the super like life crisis like oh my god I have no money like oh my god like whatever like have you ever just sat down and done nothing and like been happy?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, never.
Like have you ever done nothing?
Never.
Like done nothing?
I don't think so. I think like, oh, that's crazy. What's crazy is that like okay, you guys don't believe it. I was
I'm scared.
I was on ayahuasca and then I was texting through the ayahuasca.
You're texting what?
I was working through the ayahuasca.
iOS?
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca?
Yeah, I was texting.
like
I was texting through the ayahuasca.
Isn't that like the weird like wait.
Like even when I was like doing ayahuasca at Burning Man, I was still working very hard. Yeah, my entire mind was like just taken up, you know, with random shit, you know,
Like-
just like work stuff.
But what about like before you like because I know you're like running like you're running like a fucking crypto company right now. Like but like before that, like way
But
before that.
that's okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, even for that, yeah, I was working pretty hard. Yeah. I don't think I rested much. Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, it's boring. I like to be stimulated. I think I like my life now because like despite everything, it's the first time in my life whereby I feel like I couldn't do anymore.
What do you mean by you couldn't like you feel like right now you can't do
I'm maxed out, my capacity wise.
as in like the potential
Emotionally, spiritually, intellectually and stuff. I don't know how I can do more. Yeah.
so like are you not like on the verge of crashing out like
Oh yeah,
all
that's
time?
great. Always, it's fantastic. I love it. Yeah.
But do you crash out?
Always. You have to live in dualities, right? Like recognize that your feelings are not valid, you know? everything you're going through is just a price you pay for what you do. You know, just like you go to McDonald's, you pay $3, right? You know, and whatever feelings, whatever you have now is a price to pay. But you also recognize that, okay, you know what, that your feelings matter, you know, and you have to like take into account your feelings when you're doing things. You know, let your feelings guide you. You know, your feelings are the navigator. Your feelings are your compass.
When you were 20 years old, is the life you live right now something that you always wanted your entire life? Like before you're like I know you're like fucking maxed out in like every single thing. Like yeah, like life is super, it's like great, but it's also shitty at the same time. But like before you got to this point in life, like you're probably like nothing at some point. Like is this
I'm still nothing. I'm still nothing. I'm still nothing. Yeah.
But before when you were like
Nothing.
bottom, like
I'm
bottom.
still-
Okay,
I'm
I know
still
you can't call yourself being at the bottom right now.
I'm totally in the bottom. I don't feel.
Oh, but I mean, you're not the bottom. Like you're not in like a war-torn country, and you like.
I was never in the water.
like-
I was never in the water country. I told you before. I was never in the water
Well,
country.
I know, so that's why I'm saying you can't call yourself being at the bottom right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but sure. I'm just saying that I always feel I'm in the bottom. I always feel that way. Yeah, I just don't feel I changed. I'm telling you right now. I swear to God, right? I swear to God, I'm not changed. You know, I'm not changed.
You
I swear
haven't
to
changed
God.
at all.
Haven't changed.
Since you were like.
Yeah, whatever.
When you were like
whatever.
20.
Yeah, whatever. I haven't changed. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Wait, so.
Same. Yeah, it's like
Wait,
it's
what?
it's
so like, you're like this like
It's
schizo
the
when
same,
you're
it's
like
a-
20?
Yeah, it's the same. No, it's always the same. It's always this thing whereby like okay, it's always like this thing whereby like you always go like, what can I do? What can I do next? How do I do better? You know what I'm saying, how do I test myself?
When
right?
you were in college, what were the answers to those questions?
Same thing, just similar thing.
But like what
here.
specifically?
Just same thing like how do I learn the most I can learn, right? I'm very learning focused, right? If you look, we do like for example, right? Say like so for example, right? Most people think about like for example when we first started, right? Most people think of like most people expect us to follow the traditional path, right? So think of being a DeFi protocol, blah blah blah. We never thought that way, we were more like what do I do that would be fun, What can we learn more? You know what I'm saying? For example, right now Jupiter is, we call it like the triple S, right? We're the only platform that is like, triple S is full surface, right? We're across the web, mobile, APIs. We're very strong. We're the only platform that's very strong on the web, on the mobile, and the APIs, right? We're integrated on the mobile, we're one of the best mobile apps around. On the APIs, on the API side, we're heavily integrated by practically everyone. On the web, obviously, we're super strong. And also we're the only platform that's a full suite of like honestly world-class stuff, right? Our pro terminal tracking is the best. Our swap reserve is the best. Our lending is the best as well. Our portfolio is the best, and we're going to have 3 or 4 more things the best in class, right? So we really care about having the best in class your services, right? At the bottom, again, we're the only project, right, that we consider to be full stack competence, right? That means that we can can execute across the whole stack, right? We can execute on the VM layer, the validator layer, the contract layer, the data layer, the UX layer, the mobile layer, the liquidity layer, the DeFi layer, the aggregation layer, the viral marketing layer, the branding layer. See what I'm saying? Right? Can execute across the entire stack. We're the only team that can execute the stack. See what I'm saying? So basically we're the only, and not just that, right? So apart from that, that's Jupiter alone, right? See what I'm saying? And then for JupNet, we are building what we hope to, we are building JupVM, which we hope to be like there's SVM, EVM, right?
Yeah.
We hope there'll be the next one, JupVM, right? So we're making like entirely new like functional changes in how blockchain works, right? And so Meteora as well, Meteora, TG coming soon. Meteora as well, which is like a pretty big liquidity project. There's also Moonshot, and Drip, and a bunch of others, right? So basically, I think if you look at so like what kind of underpins all these different, and it's cool because like any one of these things, right? Web, mobile, APIs, or anything along product side, right? The terminal, the screener, the token hub, the swap systems, the land, each and then across that, right? Each of these things are full ass companies. See what I'm saying? Each of these things I mentioned are full fucking ass companies, right? See what I'm saying, right? So and so why do you do all these things? Like why? And how does it actually work, right? it's born out of a very deep desire to learn. I'm saying, to learn, just learn, right? And better, right? It's like, because like, we didn't really, it's like, how do we kind of leverage our systems, how do we extend our systems, our knowledge, our synergies? That's all. So I feel like I was always operating that way,
How involved are you in like, you mentioned like, like all these like aspects that like Jupiter, that Jupiter's like maxing out on. Like, how involved are you in like the viral marketing layer? Like,
Very.
how much thinking do you do about that? And like,
Very.
because like I'm trying, because okay, like my quick side rant is just that, like, because I'm trying to do media too, right? And like every day I'm like thinking about media.
This is potentially viral content.
Heh.
Potentially, you see what I'm saying, right?
But okay, but are you maxing for virality or like sustainable community? Because it's just like
Why not everything? Why do all these people, MBH people, always have these fucking weird concepts? Like, why is it like this fucking thing where it's a spectrum, right? People always go, oh, you need to be like work-life balance or sustainable, and then like it's like, are you optimizing for virality or like process? Guys, it's both. I'm telling you, it's not. Okay, the thing is not. It's not. No. It's completely wrong. I don't think so, right? It's not a spectrum, okay? It's an axis, okay? Now, this is virality. This is continuous process, okay, Ken? All right. What you want is that you want to be the top right corner. It's not you are describing it as a fucking spectrum. You know what's the middle? It's called mid, right? You're neither viral nor you have a good constant process. It's called mid, M-I-D. Okay, don't be mid, alright? It's the fucking worst thing to be. You're not. Don't be. You're either. You know why? You're very viral. That's fine, right? You're very processed. That's fine as well. You're consistent. That's fine as well. Same thing, right? I can tell many people who succeeded being like randomly viral now and then. I also have people who are kind of like that did well just being like very process driven because consistent, like not very good content but just consistent, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why not be both? Why not change your mindset? Why not be both, right? Why not, just think of a fucking like XY diagram. Then you be here top right. Then you be both like you don't have both the ability to create like viral stuff and also be consistent. Now I'm not saying it's easy. Okay? I'm saying it's not impossible. There's nothing. It's not a physical scale. It's not like it's not a physical phenomenon that you can be A or B. See what I'm saying? I'm saying it can be both.
I guess like the way that I see this, or like the way like okay, for example, how do you even get to this, right? In media, I feel like there's two pieces of contrasting advice that people give all the time.
I don't fuck advice. Fuck advice. Who cares about advice? Why do you listen to people? Just do anything. Just try. Just try. I don't know. I just skip through everything. I just mentally skip through everything I say. Yeah. I don't care. You want? Just try. High five. You're doing it. You're trying now. Just try. You're doing a good job. Just try. Don't worry about it.
But like, well, you're gonna fail most of the time.
Oh, great!
And it's like it's really hard. It's kind of like.
I told you if you want to go to
failure all the time.
If you go to fucking McDonald's, pay fucking $3 for a burger. Don't go to Man Wine about paying $3. Don't do that shit. Like, you know what pisses me off the most? You know what I'm saying? Okay, honestly, I have no fucking problem, right? If someone comes to me and be like, look, I don't want drama in my life. I don't want havoc. I want to do this job. I want to get paid this amount. I'll do a good job here. I'm good. All right? I love it. No fucking problem, right? Also, what I can't stand? That's how I can't stand, right? What's very annoying for me is, right? People go like, oh man, I'll tell you, I want to do this thing. I want to be different. I want to be unique. I want to do a trendset. I want to do these standards. I want to interview all these great people. I want to like do this great software, right? Haven't? Then it's difficult to do these things, right? It's hard, you will fail. Then you it's so hard, I'm failing. Then I try and I push it, right? I push it. And no, that's the price you pay. Done. You go to McDonald's, right? You buy a small pack of fries, versus to buy a fucking 16 pack, like gigantic chicken bucket, right? It's two different price. See what I'm saying, right? Or finally, if you go and fucking eat, if you want like, I don't know, some like fucking like 5-star chef to cook some shit for you and that's different price, you see what I'm saying, right? The price is different, right? So, my dear, that's your answer. Okay, alright. Now, you want to do something that's different, that's cool, that's whatever, that's your own path, that's your own formula, your own thing, that's your price paid. You fail. Done. Get over it. You'll fail. And it'll be hard. That's it. That's the price to pay.
Did you always, is this like, when did you when did you come to this conclusion where like you kind of just cope with everything by just being like, this is the price to pay? Like, did you,
No,
is
you,
this what you
the word tells you because the word tells you that in your face. The word doesn't matter. The word tells you that in your face.
Tells me what?
That is the price. The word tells you that it's the price. You know, right? The word tells you that it's the price. Seriously, the word tells you that it's the price. Done. You know, right? It's like, and you read like people always like talk about how like I mean I feel like I think most business books are bullshit. Except some not really good. I think I think most books are bullshit, but there's some books that are really good. Like there are probably 2 or 3 MBA books that I read that I like a lot. Right? You know, right? Like Blue Ocean Strategies and all them. But most of them are fucking bullshit. Like but some good ones are some like biographies, right? You know, especially those that were written in a very factual and probably like more like I thought the Steve Jobs biography was great, for example. I think like you know it's actually tough, right? It's really hard. You start to realize that holy shit, it's like whatever you do, you have to pay the price, you know?
How can you still have fun while you're paying the price?
You have to it's like you okay, this is a good example. Now, alright. Like do you like it's like you know, it's like working out, right? See what I'm saying? It's like you really only make progress, right? When you love the pain. I'm not fucking joking, right? You have to love like cranking out that last set, right? You have to love like squeezing out that last you have to love to fucking burn your abs. You have to love it. You
have to love failing and pain and failure.
You have to love it. No, it's the same thing. It's like trust me, okay? Like trust me, right? It's like at some point, your brain reconfigures, right? At some point, your brain reconfigures. Your brain goes your brain, obviously your body feels the pain, right? But your brain registers it as progress, right?
But what about your heart? Like
yes,
your heart feels the pain.
It's the same thing. Your heart feels pain, but your brain does the thing. Same thing too, right? At some point, right? I feel like the biggest thing that happened to me recently is that I think that you start to realize, right, that you register, right, the pain as progress, right? It's different, really. See what I'm saying, right? See what I'm saying? So it's no, then it becomes less about. It becomes far less about. It becomes far less about the pain, right? You know, it becomes far more progress. Doesn't do, you know? That's it. So you get used to the pain, not because you ever get used to the pain. And tell you know who feels the most pain? I'm telling you, that's crazy. I'm telling you, it's okay. Now, it's a crazy thing. You know who feels just think of working out, right? You know who feels the most pain? Is it some random recreational person go to the gym like once a week? No. It's the highest level, guys. It's the higher level you go, okay, the more pain you feel. Olympic people, Olympic athletes stuff, NBA players, whatever, or like, you know, you see what I'm saying, right? The higher level you go, the more pain you feel.
But is that pain from like then, comparison or just like doing things on like a more like higher magnitude?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That is wrong. Doesn't fucking matter. Your pain is pain, right? They go through way more, right? So that's the thing, right? The higher level you go, the more you do, the more pain you feel. Full stop, done, right? But the difference is the registration, right? How they register the pain, right? So I'm saying, do they check it as pain, or they go, this progress? This pain is the price I pay for progress. You see what I'm saying? It's worth it. You see what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
But then it's also, isn't it like yeah, like you can like love the progress and all those things, but then isn't it at a certain point? Because again, like when people think about like, oh, like what's truly meaningful in life, it's literally just like health, family, and like friends.
No, yeah, sure, but health and yeah, sure, but I also want to do my things. No, yeah, I also do my things, right? I want to do my things. Yes, yes, family, health, friends, yeah, sure, but I also wanna recreate finance. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, sure, all those things matter. Yeah, but I also want to recreate finance. It's like that's all I do. I'm someone wants to win the NBA championship. I don't know from clue what I want to do. Someone wants to someone wants to run a 3-minute mile or something. I don't know what's the record. I don't even know, right? Someone wants to do that shit. Yeah, that's it. How it goes. Like, yeah, sure. I'm sure for some guy who is the marathon world record runner. I'm sure I love his family. I'm sure he loves his kids. I'm sure he has his friends, everything. But he also wants to fucking run the fucking 1 hour, 1.5.
But why? Like
why? Because he wants it. Done. Why would you ask so much? Why? Okay, like you know the guy that jumped off the fucking like the Alex Harrod guy, the guy that fucking like free crime the fucking Yosemite or some shit. Yeah, you saying holy fuck, he's fucking crazy, right? Holy shit. Why? He wants to. The heart wants what the heart wants, right? Don't question it. Done. Don't worry about it. Just the heart wants what the heart wants.
How do you know what? Okay, I know you might be invalidating. I know this is a both valid and invalid question, but how do you know what you want?
You don't know. Just try doing it. No, just do it and you know. Then you will know. Just do it and you will know. I always tell people, if you don't know what you want, just do what you think you want. And very, very soon, right? Very soon, you will know what you want. You want it or not? Question why?
But then people always
because whether you pay the price or not, then you will know. It's the same ending, right? You like someone, okay, try being in a relationship with someone. So I'm saying, can you take his shit? See what I'm saying,
Well,
right?
What?
No, I'm very serious. Like for example, I say you might think you like someone, right? See what I'm saying, right? But then it's only when you start to hang on him, stay with him, do stuff with him. Then, oh shit, then all the problems come up, right? So it's the same thing. You might think you like a job, right? Then you start doing the job. You see what I'm saying, right? Then you think you might be very committed to learning a skill, right? So I'm saying, but you try doing it, then you give up. It's the process. You don't know what you want, right? It's amazing, guys. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. That's what life is great.
Amazing. What's amazing?
Like that's life, because life is great because you don't know what you want. Life is amazing.
Wait, but I feel like that gives me so much anxiety when I like don't know what they want.
Yeah, because that's the part of life. That's part of life. You are not a fucking robot, man. You cannot be codable, right? You can't be coded. That's what's wonderful about life. If someone can just like code you to be blah blah blah, do ABC, then you're not. That's not life. That's your computer program, right? You're not life. Life is fun. That's why life is like, because you don't fucking know what you want. You don't know what you want, you don't know what you're good at, you don't know what potential is, you don't know what in life, you don't know what wants of you, you don't know
But I feel like life is only fun and life is only good when you figure that out.
No, that's true at all. No, again, there's no such thing. No one ever figures it out. No one ever does. No one ever figures it out, right? You are always going to be in differing states of ambiguity until you die, all right? And even then, who knows where to go? I hope it ends. I hope it ends. I hope it ends. I don't know. I'm done. I hope that my ambiguity has a lifespan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like the only thing that I know is I'll die. And it's cool. I like it. Because I need certainty, right? So that is the certainty I need. I'll die one day. That's it done.
But you know what you want, like right now at this moment.
I don't know. I don't know what I want. How do I know what? I don't know what I want.
You know, there's nothing you're striving towards, like right now.
Not particularly. I want to just learn as much as I can, do as much as I can. Yeah, and I think.
But in what dimension? Like in what direction? Like learn as much as you can, just taking over the world.
No. I'm a cat. No. I'm a domestic cat. Meow.
Meow.
I'm a feline. Meow. I'm not I'm not very aggressive.
Wait, you're not what?
I'm not very aggressive. I'm really not aggressive. Yeah, I'm really not aggressive. I know I have very little monopolistic instincts. Yeah. I have very little. Yeah. I provided a free fucking API and fucking binary for any competitor to use and fork and build a competitor around. I wouldn't have done that if I have any kind of competitive instinct, alright? None of this shit, okay? I want to be the best, right? My competitive instincts is very much about trying to be the best, right?
Best at what?
Anything, everything. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
But what are some specific examples?
And it's a good question, right? It's a good question. So I think that it's different dimensions, right? as a friend, or it's mostly around for my personal, that mostly kind of like what the best I can be given my constraints, given my everything I can do.
No aspiration to be best in the world.
The pull-ups, yeah, no, none, zero.
But then you want to be the best.
Yeah, best I can be. No, you hear me out again. But then there are some things like, for example, say my work or my products, right? I want to be the best in the world. You see what I'm saying? Right? So it's three different kind of best, right? So right? For example, for my close friends, right? See what I'm saying? Right? I want to be the best friend I can be given my constraints and my ability.
Yeah.
And my emotional availability, right? See, guys, I can also use like emotional ability. And for some things like say like physical fitness or pull-ups, I mean, I've no delusion or desire or or any like motivation to be best in the world. Not even close, right? I mean, the world record is about 10,000 pull-ups in an hour. Fucking crazy. Who the fuck does 10,000 pull-ups in a day? Fucking insane. Fucking crazy. Holy fuck. Right? So no, then you take it easy. You are not getting anywhere close to that shit. See what I'm saying? But if I can do like like I can do 20 pull-ups, 25 pull-ups, right? See what I'm saying? Or if I can do like 10 muscle-ups or whatever, oh, that's good. That's good progress, right? You see what I'm saying? Like for example, right now I can do like 3 muscle-ups or something. I can do 6. I can do 6 muscle-ups, and then if I can do 10, that'd be good. You see what I'm saying? Right? That'd be cool. That'd be a good thing for me to have, right? Done. Or for example, I can do a weighted 50 kilo pull-up, whatever, right? But that's nowhere near the best in the world. But it's fine, right? But the things I'm doing, right? For example, the products that I built, see what I'm saying, right? Do I want to have I want to be the fucking best.
And I see, like, in that regard, like, do you compare yourself to like other? Do you like compare yourself to like other people a lot? In the sense where.
Okay, I lay out 3 categories, right? 1, 2, 3, which one?
The one where you're trying to become the best in the world at.
Oh yeah, for fucking sure compare. Of course compare. Of course fucking compare. Of course.
And like, it's like.
Of course you compare. You're supposed to compare.
Like before I would ask you like, oh, how do you deal with this? But I'm guessing what you would say is, fuck that, okay, question. Are you both insecure and secure?
Yeah, of course you have to be both. Of course, of course. Duality, my dear. The hallmark of a good mind, right, is the ability to hold both sometimes. Yeah, you're supposed to be secure and secure, right? If you're not fucking secure, how can you motivate a team? How can you tell, right? How can you recruit? How can you tell people? You can't do any of that shit, right? Saying, right? You were secure, that's why you drop in DM. You say, let's talk. Cool, right, let's go, right? But you're also insecure, right? That's how you get better, right? That's how you observe. That's how you see how can do better, everything, So yes, my dear, you have to be both secure and insecure. Done. That's it. Over. Done. That's Schizo. But it's good. Schizo is the norm.
Schizo is the norm?
Listen to others. Right? There are lots of try to tell, oh, it's just to feel calm, feel peaceful. Fucking bullshit. Alright? If you don't feel schizo, you're doing it wrong. I'm telling you. Okay?
What?
If you don't feel schizo, if you don't feel like you're on the verge of like crashing out and the verge of greatness, right? If you don't feel like you're on the verge of utter piece of shit and oh my god, I'm best in the world, right? If you don't feel like I am, if you don't feel like I'm the laziest fucking guy in the fucking world and stuff, or like I'm working too fucking hard, you see what I'm saying, right? If you don't not on the verge of like going like, hey, you know what? Oh, I'm doing nothing in my life. I'm doing everything in my life. See what I'm saying? If you're not on that pendulum, if you're not on that schizo, let's just create a new term, the schizo pendulum, right? If you're not on that schizo pendulum, right, you're doing it wrong. That's it. So welcome to the schizo pendulum. That's a great title for the show, for this show.
Schizo pendulum.
Yeah, it's a great show. Yeah. There are people that go like, I mean, you can go like, you go to the Bali yoga sessions and be like,
Do you want to meditate right now?
Sorry?
I feel like you should.
Let's go.
Wait, what do you think about when you meditate?
Nothing. I don't ever meditate, but who cares? Let's go.
How to meditate? Do you guys want to guide us through some, like, when they have to be like, breathe in?
I'll do it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, take a deep breath. Feel the air rushing into your lungs and filling up your lungs, and stop fucking laughing. Take all your feelings in your next breath. Take all your feelings and suck it in. And as you let it out, just remember, you are a piece of shit. Synchronicity. Thank you.
Let's go. Bro, I knew you were
we-
gonna say piece of shit. I knew you were gonna say
That is
piece of
synchrony.
shit.
No, that is synchrony. You see what I'm saying? That is synchrony because when you, after you get to a certain point, you see what I'm saying, right? You know the energy. You see what I'm saying? That was like out of nowhere.
That was unplanned.
Totally unplanned,
That was
right?
unplanned.
Totally unplanned, right? You see, I'm totally unplanned, and we never said the piece of shit ever in this interview before. You're saying, right?
Exactly.
No? Right? That is called synchronicity, right? See what I'm saying? You know, right? That is it. So you must believe it. You must believe in the process. See what I'm saying? People don't believe in the process, right? You must believe in the process. You know what I'm saying? You must believe in the process, right? You know, very important.